My name is Desiree. I am a happy hippie and a teacher of yoga from the Netherlands. I teach in-person classes here in Maastricht and online classes all over the world. Aloha, bom dia, good morning and happy new day. Welcome to a new video. So this morning I started my day by teaching a hot yoga class here and I'm super excited. Class went really well. I'm nice and warm, which I always love, you know. And now I'm gonna hurry home, I'm gonna shower, and then my friend is coming over and we're just gonna hang out today and have a wonderful day together. I'm not sure what we're gonna be doing. For sure we're gonna be eating something delicious and we'll see. We might work on her website or we might take some photos. She always takes my photos for my website and for my Instagram and everything. Actually, Mo does it as well and my sister also. But yeah, she makes really beautiful professional photos, so we might get into that, but we'll see. I'm not sure yet. But for now, I'm just gonna kind of calm down and find my way back home. I'm teaching another class this evening, so I'll let my mat rest here, let it air out, and then this evening I'll be ready to teach my next class. So that's gonna be it, and it's gonna be a wonderful day, and I'm already super excited. So yay. Good morning. So I think I already opened the video, but again, good morning, because the morning's good and it's a brand new day and we're feeling good. Yay. I hope you're feeling good as well. So today, I'm just right now waiting for my friend to arrive. I'm having my celery juice, which I have every morning and I absolutely love it. It makes me feel so good. And after that, I'm going to be having this little ginger shot, which is also really good. It's a bit intense. It's pretty much there, but loving it, very good. And I'm super hungry. Breakfast is gonna be probably together with my friend. Although I gotta say I'm super hungry now and we tend to take a while to decide what it is that we want to eat. We're a bit slow and we're like, shall we eat this? Shall we eat that? Are we gonna do this? Are we gonna do that? Are we gonna go to the store? Are we not? Who knows? Like, we don't know. No one knows what's happening. But yeah, I should eat really soon because I'm hungry. But yeah, my friend's gonna be here any minute. So therefore, I'm already having my little juices. My friend just left and we had so much fun. It was wonderful. I always love hanging out with her. We have the best time and we have so much fun. We laugh so much and yeah, it's just like she's my sister and we can talk about anything. So that's good. Love friends like that. And right now I'm gonna start prepping dinner because this evening, like I said, I have another yoga class that I'm teaching and yeah, I always want to make sure that I eat on time, at least 2 hours prior to my class, because I don't know, it's a hot yoga class and I don't want to have a lot of food in my stomach because it makes me nauseous. So, and eating after class is not really an option either. So eating is gonna happen now. And also I just received a bunch of nail polishes that I ordered. Finally, I ordered them like 3 weeks ago, I think, or 2 weeks ago, and they finally arrived. So I'm super excited about that. So I can finally do my nails because, yeah, really was waiting for that. And I ordered a bunch of them because mine were all finished. And I love this color. How cute is this color? Round 2 of teaching this evening, another hot yoga class, and I am ready and excited and pumped. Let's do this!
Good evening. So I just got back home after my hot yoga class that I taught, and it was wonderful. It went really well, and I'm always so happy to be teaching these classes. The students, they're wonderful, and the energy was so nice, and I love that. And when I got home, I showered, and now I'm just ready to wind down and to relax. So I've said this before in some of my other videos where I would love to show you, the things that I teach, but that's of course not really possible. I can't go out and film the class. That would be a little disrespectful in my opinion to the students there, in this scenario at least. But yeah, I would love to explain some of the postures maybe a bit more in depth, to explain to you if you're doing yoga as well, what the posture can be like, and maybe some tips and tricks to get into a posture with a bit more ease. Today, for example, I did a bunch of postures that I could explain, but I think I would love to show you in a bit more depth and explain a bit more about Marichyasana A, which is, remember, this is a hot yoga class, so most students that practice Ashtanga yoga, they will know this posture. But yeah, I would love to show you and explain it in a bit more depth. But I'm going to do that tomorrow because it's already very dark out and I'm in my jammies. So I'm just going to wind down and relax right now, but I'll definitely show you tomorrow. I'll be filming then as well. Note to self, gotta remember. But it's a wonderful posture, and I think it's nice to learn a bit about the technique that is behind it, and especially with the arm that you're wrapping around. So I'll show you tomorrow. I'll show you what it looks like, and I'll explain a bit more in detail. How to get into the posture. For now, like I said, I'm just gonna wind down. I'm gonna make myself some tea, which I love, or even some hot water. I don't always put in a little tea bag. I learned just from my sister. She always does this. She drinks hot water and it's so good. At first I was like, what are you doing? But I tried it and it's really good. So I'm gonna definitely have some tea, and then we don't have a TV. People always ask me like, what do? You don't have a TV? It's not like we never watch anything. Like, I do like to watch Disney movies every now and then, but in general I think TVs, they absorb so much of your time, and if there is a movie or a TV show that you really want to see, I think it's fine and it's different. But that mindlessly watching and scrolling and just mindlessly putting on a video on Netflix, that for me kind of took the fun out of it. So I thought, Mo and I discussed it, and we both agreed that there's a lot more nicer things that we can do with our time, and yeah, things that I enjoy doing as well, being creative and doing a lot of things that usually you don't get time for because you're watching TV. So today what I'm going to do is I'm going to be making a little anklet. I'm making these little bracelets. I've been making a bunch of these actually. Let me show you. Actually, Mamati showed me how to make these little flowers. Shout out to her, because I just sent her a picture. I was like, can we make something like this? And she's like, yeah, of course, let me show you. And then she showed me how to make these little flowers. So I'll be doing that. I'm really excited about that. I love making this jewelry. I'm making some for myself, for my family, for my friends. So that's really nice. And that's how I'm going to spend my evening. Mo's out. He's hanging out with friends. And yeah, so I'm just going to have the nice and relaxing evening to myself. Although I got to say, I always miss him because it's always better when we're hanging out together. We have the most fun. But yeah, I'm just going to relax. I'm going to chill, have some tea, and get to creating. I just finished making all of my anklets and bracelets, and my lover's back home.
Hi.
Cutie. And look at these beautiful colors that I made. This one's my favorite. It's this nice pink and yellow combination. And then I also have this green one. This one I made, it's the first one I made with the help of Mamati. And then this one I made for my sister. And now it is time for bed because I'm super sleepy. It's already almost midnight, and I am ready to get some wonderful rest. So I'll see you again tomorrow. Today it is Wednesday and I'm gonna continue filming today as well. I got up. I didn't actually do my yoga practice this morning because I have a practice planned later today. Plus I'm also teaching this afternoon and I do think I can show you that because it's online. And like I said, I will show you how to get safely into Marichyasana A. And for this morning, what I have planned is I'm going to start prepping some new celery juice because I'm all out, so I need to make a new batch. And then I'm going to drink that with a little ginger shot, which I love to do in the morning. And after that, I'm going to soak my feet into some nice and hot water. And I added in some organic apple cider vinegar. You don't have to use the organic one. You can just throw in the apple cider vinegar. And some salt, and then I'm going to soak my feet in there. If you've seen my video on healthy foot care, I will link it down below and up here somewhere. Then you know that I usually do this once a week, usually on Sundays, but this past Sunday I was super busy. I didn't really have time to do that, so I'm going to do that today. And also I didn't have my white colored nail polish, which I always wear, so like I said, I ordered it and I only received it yesterday, I think. Yeah, so we can do that today. Really excited for this brand new day and I'm gonna take you along. So for my daily ginger shot, I use this one, this brand. And it's really good. It's really intense. I actually received this as a gift for Christmas. It has 99.1% ginger juice and the rest is from lemon juice. Some reading materials for while I'm soaking my feet. The Yoga Sutras of Patanjali. There is so much knowledge in here and ancient wisdom, and I think we can learn so much from all of this. And it's super interesting. I try to read a Yoga Sutra a day, but I don't manage to do that all the time, of course. But yeah, I love doing this. Let me actually show you the first one, the very first Yoga Sutra. Hatha Yoga Anushasana. Now the teachings of yoga are presented. We're going to have a closer look at the posture called Marichyasana, and in particular Marichyasana A. Now in Ashtanga Yoga, in the primary series, we practice 4 variations of this posture, so it's nice to have a closer look at how to get into the posture, and maybe you'll learn some new tips and tricks on how to get into the pose safely. So for starters, Marichyasana, what does it mean? So asana means posture or seat, and Marichi is a sage that this posture is dedicated to. And it's believed that this sage called Marichi used to always sit like this. So that's why this posture is named after Marichi. So for this pose, you don't really need any props or anything. However, if you want, you can definitely use a strap to get into the posture with a bit more ease. We're going to be wrapping the arm around the leg. If you don't feel comfortable doing that, of course, don't do that. Always challenge yourself, but nothing should ever hurt. And Yeah, know your own limits, and sometime it might work, someday it might work, but don't worry about it, don't stress about it for sure. So strap can be handy, but you don't need it. For starters, we're starting in our kind of like our Dandasana position, which is almost like the Samasthiti of our seated posture. It's this posture that we always come back to. We're going to activate the legs, flex the feet. As you inhale, we're going to draw the right leg in, draw the knee into the chest. What we want to do here is we want to align the side of the right foot in this particular instance. We're going to do the left side as well. So we want to align the side of the right foot with the outside of the hip. This is the alignment that we want. And we're creating space here between the left thigh and the right foot. And this is the space that we're going to be needing in order to fold forward into our posture. So there's about a hand distance between the foot and the left thigh. We're going to, really importantly, we're going to keep this left leg active and that foot flexed. You want to keep the space behind the knee on the back side of it. You want to keep that relaxed. So don't lock your knee here. You want to kind of keep that a little, not even a micro bend, but we want to keep it relaxed here. So option one, you can stay here. What we're going to be doing is we're going to be leaning forward. In each of our forward folds, what do we want to do? The most important part is to create length. Lengthen the spine. Lengthen here. You can leave the left hand down onto the mat. And maybe even bring the right hand down as well. Option one, also all good. Option two, what you can do is you can lean forward to hold on to this left foot. Another option. But if you want to start working on your wrapping around, what you can do, what you want to do is you want to engage here, lift the chest, and then move forward. We're going to wrap the arm all the way around on the inside of the leg. You want to place this shoulder kind of down onto your knee. So up here, it's not really going to work because you're going to be sliding off. So really engage, lift up, move forward, and then wrap it around to the back. So there's an internal rotation here in the shoulder, and then all the way to the back. And then maybe you can hold on to the left wrist or to your hand. So in each of these instances, in each of these Marichasanas, the hand that wraps around is the hand that you're going to use to hold on to your wrist or even to your fingers. Or if you want to, you can always, like I said, use a strap. So let's see that again. Let's try that again. The foot, the outside of the foot is aligned with the right, what is it, like our sitting bone? It's okay if the sitting bone lifts up a little bit. We're not going to lean all the way to the left side. You see this a lot as well. That we're leaning this way in order to wrap and fold forward. That's kind of, you're falling out of the posture. We don't want that. So hold the idea of grounding the sitting bones down whilst this sitting bone will probably lift off of the mat anyways. Keep that foot flexed, leg engaged. Inhale, lift and lengthen, and then fold forward very slowly. Maybe reach the hand forward first before you wrap it around, finding that other hand. And then from here, inhale, lengthen the body. Exhale, slowly start to forward fold. Really keep that right foot grounded down. Inhale as you create more length. And then you want to follow your chest forward or your heart forward. And then slowly start to fold. You can gaze towards the nose tip or even towards your toes. And then we're going to do the other side for a moment. And then here as well, inhale, lengthen. So it's the most important part here to create your length. And then exhale, slowly start to fold forward, making sure that that right foot doesn't drop out. And keep engaging that leg, keep flexing the foot. Inhale, lengthen a bit more. Exhale, slowly forward fold. So basically that's the posture. You have a few options. You can use your strap, you can use your wrap, or if you don't want to, leave the hands down on the mat or even forward fold. So there are a couple of different options, and I hope a few of these tips were helpful to you, and that you can be aware of the things that you might want to pay attention to while you're practicing this particular posture. So good luck and enjoy, and I'm gonna get ready now to start teaching my online class, my slow flow vinyasa. So you can have a look at what that looks like right now. So I quickly change into a different top for my class that I'll be teaching, and I also will be using this particular block for some of the postures that I'm going to be teaching in class today. So I already got set up, everything is ready, and now it's just a matter of waiting for the class to start. Oftentimes we're in a bit of a rush and we don't really take our time to tune in and to listen to ourselves. So it's a wonderful time to do that, check in and to listen. My class just finished and it went really well. I really enjoyed teaching this class. It's at Happy Hippies Yoga. If you ever want to join, you can join me. It's every Wednesday and Friday in Central European time. It is 2 to 3 p.m. And I will also make sure to link the times where I teach in the US, which is EST and MDT. So I will link that as well. So if you ever feel like you want to join, feel free to join. I will make sure to link all the information in the description box below. And this is where you can book, happyhippies.com/book. And join me for a class. I would really love to have you there. So I ended up filming the entire class and I'm going to upload it as a member special class. So if you have an unlimited membership, you can also have access to these classes that I film. Sometimes I film a class that I'm teaching, other times I film a specialty class that's not been taught, that's really designed especially for members. So that can be fun. If you ever want to join that, feel free to join. And right now I'm just going to shower and then we'll see. Maybe I'll start prepping dinner because I'm going to be taking class this evening. And it's going to be an online class, or actually this evening, it's earlier in the evening. But then, yeah, I'll have dinner ready to have after my class. I'm gonna leave my mat. That way it can air dry and it will be ready for my class this later today. I'm gonna clean up my block though. Yay! By the way, I just said that I'm gonna prep dinner, but I completely forgot that after my practice that I'm following today, I'm gonna be going over to my grandfather's for dinner. So that's something we planned and that's something I'm super excited about, but I completely forgot. I will show you when we get there what I ordered.
Yay! Hello!
Hello! We just got home from hanging out with my grandfather and my sister and Jason, and we had such a lovely time and the dinner was really, really great. I actually didn't end up filming my yoga practice because I was super busy, kind of in a rush. So yeah, that was good. And right now I'm just gonna go to bed and I'm gonna finish the video here. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you liked the video, remember to give it a thumbs up. And also remember to subscribe to my channel. That really supports me a lot. And I wish you a lovely evening, a lovely day. Thank you for watching. Mahalo.